Oh, check that out. What is going on, Geeks? UniteTheClans here, back in your life from the Geeks server. This is the server where Arali, the Geek, and I play with our patrons, and we're back here. I'm going to try and bring you guys episodes every Tuesday from this spot. And today, I wouldn't call it a building episode, but we're going to be doing some sort of building stuff, which I tend to do on Wednesdays and Sundays. So you get a bonus one today. The sunrises are so good. We live on the tropical island south down here, right on that big crescent-shaped bay, and this is where we have our community center, and it honestly is starting to become a community. The last time I did a video from here, I didn't have that, well, maybe two times ago, I didn't really have that many patrons, but the last couple weeks of February, it has taken off, and there are 12 people who have signed up in February, and assuming that everything goes well, they're all going to become patrons at the beginning of March. And a few, we figured out something so they could get on the server early. You might see Logan in chat. And Logan is actually today's patron shout out. Just want to thank you, man. I'm glad we got you on the server early, and based on the level that Logan chose to support me at on Patreon, starting next month, we are going to tame him an amazing mount. I'm excited for it. Welcome to the server, my man, and thank you once again. And this building needs a purpose. This is the first thing I built on this server. And I will say, guys, if you're enjoying this series, if you're enjoying me from the Patreon server, go ahead. If at any point in this video you're enjoying it, go ahead and click the like button, because I think that's helping new people discover my videos. It seems to be. The videos in the series where you guys kill it with the likes, they seem to just grow steadily. And that might be me in my videos, or it might be you guys. Either way, I'm thankful. So this building, like I said, it needs a purpose. It had some crafting stuff in here, but we've got a whole warehouse over here set up with everything you would need, much more thorough than we would have. So this building has not had a purpose. And I think we need a visitor center. If there are new people joining the server every month, and we will definitely have them for March, you guys should be getting this video in the last day of February. We need a spot to welcome them in, and a spot to get them started with some basics. So one thing I did was expand the upper floor a little and lower this balcony. You know what? I think I'm just going to switch those to manual, because I'm going to be walking around in here a lot. So if you come on up, we need... I've got this back deck area, and it was supposed to be the beginning of a pier. Somebody's already talking about building a marina on here, which is awesome. And we've got this front deck. It doesn't have a whole lot of purpose. We've got some containers here that had, you know, birthday surprises, birthday suits, and heart emotes and things like that for people to take. But I think I want to get this place set up so it's designed for new people. And you know what? We might want to put all the doors on manual if I'm going to be running around here this whole episode. So let's open those up. Perfect. Are these on manual? They are. Good. Good. So I expanded this area up here, and I think what we're going to do is put in a bed. So if you check my inventory, I have double bed, and I have all kinds of containers from the Advanced Rafts Mod. And I think what we're going to do is use these unique little containers to store all the stuff I'm going to set aside for new patrons. And I've got some lighting, including a chandelier here too. And when I talk about stuff for new patrons, I didn't go nuts using blueprints. I kind of just gathered what was kicking around camp already. But we got picks, we got axes, we got pikes, sickles, crossbows. I should have these guys stocked up with grappling hooks too. These are just regular trank arrows. We got super tranks, but might as well get the new people set up with those. Super spyglass, which is awesome. We got water jars. These are skins for armor. So if you take a look at me, you'll see it looks like I'm wearing one set of armor, but these are armor skins. So I have the best armor I can get hiding underneath, and you can just slap a skin on top. Modded server. Gotta love it. So I've got some of those hiding in this this chest, along with a bunch of dye, so that whenever they come in, they can get kind of customized, get their own look. So we got a lot of the basics. Got arrows, grappling hooks. These are reusable grappling hooks, which are great. So 2 per person is plenty. I'm going to set up for 5. I don't think we're getting 5 people joining at the beginning of the month. We've already had a few of the new patrons hop on. We've got reusable bolas, torches, and I've got full sets of armor for 5 people. So instead of keeping it here in this one container, I want to set this downstairs up like it's like a general store type deal where you could walk in, grab the basics of what you need. And I think there ought to be a bed in here. So that is going to be the first thing we're going to do. And like I said, I'm going to bring you guys these episodes on Tuesdays. Every once in a while, they'll be building. This isn't really building, but it's kind of building. And then every Wednesday and Sunday now, I'm trying to do building episodes, either tutorials or from my creative building series like we did on Sunday. So tuck yourself in here, and you can see one of the benefits of Advanced Rafts You're not stuck with those boring old beds. When I just did a Building Evolved episode, I was complaining. It's like either bunk bed or cloth cot. So we got some options on here. So I think eventually I might go add a second crafting table over here as a nightstand. And I think we're mainly going to leave this upstairs as is. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. But I don't have a stupid amount of containers because I don't think I need a stupid amount of containers. But this main floor, I do want it to look like it's got stuff in it. Like it's stocked up for these guys. So give me a sec. I'm going to set up my bar with all of these new containers and we'll get set up. Be right back. Alright guys, so the only lighting in this place right now is, I think, this torch, and there might be a couple, yeah, there's a couple torches out on the pier, on the dock back here. So I want to try out some of this Advanced Rafts stuff. So I have got a chandelier. There. Oh, check that out. That is going to be beautiful. So I don't know, this is probably not the ideal building for a chandelier, but it's definitely not a bad one. So let's try that. Oh, that looks good. Look at that candle wax dripping down. Okay, I could definitely live with that. And this seems to be passive lighting. It's not something you turn on or off. I included this in some of my taming raft as well. And I have 3 wall candles. So these, when I was placing them last time, I had trouble finding the snap points for them. And it seems like it wants to go... Huh. What are these walls? These are interesting. Are these... That's weird that they only have... We don't have the inside out wall texture. I guess this S Plus door frame only has the one texture. That's weird. Because look at these windows. It's the stone on the outside. Maybe we haven't doubled up. I don't think so. I built this place. But yeah, if you look over here, are these just regular walls? Is that the problem? Yes. Okay. Never mind. So the S Plus is the same texture inside and out. Are these S Plus? They are. Okay. Cool. I'm learning. So let's go ahead and put in... Ooh, get this crap off my screen. All right, so let's go ahead and put one in on each major wall of this place. I like it. All right, so we'll go right there, and I'll go do the same thing on this side. So we'll add in some natural light. You know, one thing I didn't get these guys set up with, and I probably should have, we have this My Gravestone thing, personal grave, where if you die, all your stuff hops back in here, so you don't have to go searching for it or use Corpse Finder or anything like that. I didn't set them up with that. I probably could. And then the inventory is full of containers, so I got to figure out the best way to do it. So let's take a look at what we have. These are wall cabinets, and they're one of my favorite ones. We could do one here, one in the middle, one here. That could totally work. This is a small package. Okay, I like it. I think we might want more of some of these things. This is a small barrel, and I like that. Yeah, whatever I get, I figured one container for each thing would be plenty, but I may want to go get some more containers. And then this is a smithy, so I think we can store just about anything in there, but we'll figure out. We can definitely put the armor in there. And then this is a small crate. I went with the small version of most of these things. And then we have chests. So one of these, let's see if there's a bigger one. So that's one. Okay, give me that one. Okay, and that one. Okay, so maybe we'll put one of these up at the foot of the bed. And what would make sense for the foot of the bed? Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put like the armor skins and the coloring in there. Clothing. Here, let's just do the easy way and dye. Perfect. So I think that more or less does it for up here. We might want a second one of these. I don't know if it works as a bedside table. Considering all the cool options we have, I probably have something better. Ooh. Yeah, the S Plus crop plots freak out sometimes. And you get crops that stretch up into the sky. I was wondering what was happening when I was coming by here the first time. All right, so on this main floor, I got to figure out what to do. I might want to go craft some more stuff because I feel like all these things are a little bit too small. But for now, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll put in some of these wall containers if I can find good spots for them. Perfect. So what makes sense for these? Maybe the reusable stuff. I think we have grappling hooks, parachutes, and bolas. So these actually work pretty good. And I think what I'm going to do is split them into stacks of 2 so that nobody comes in and cleans everything out. So let me rename. Sometimes these are super finicky. Oh god. Are you really going to be that? Okay, access inventory. Yeah, when these were on my boat, they were a real pain in the butt. I didn't expect them to be when attached to a regular wall. Access inventory. Okay, as long as they're going to work, they're going to work. So, I've been playing this. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, so we'll leave 10 in there, and hopefully nobody cleans house. So, rename, and we'll call them bolas. Perfect. So, I don't know. I hope this is a fun episode. I thought it would be, but the more that I do it, I realize you guys are just watching me fill containers and place containers. Hopefully you don't mind. We'll make this one good. If it's boring, I'll cut away. Alright guys, so I kept this really simple, and it went a lot faster, and the containers took up a lot less space than I thought. But the goal was just to get these guys set up with some basics. So I've got a bed, clothing, and dye, and I should rename this bed actually while we're here. And we'll call it Community Center. You know what? Visitor Center. Perfect. And if we come downstairs, I think we need more stuff in here. But we've got some basics. So right here, armor, got weapons and tools, spyglasses right there. I went and moved the torches into this big old thing. And then up on the wall, we've got parachutes. We've got crossbows and grappling hooks, and we've got bolas. Down here, some water jars, and right here, some arrows for the crossbows. We added in the chandeliers and the lighting, and I'd have to come check this place out at night, because I think, at least for now, that does it for the beginning chunk of this video. I gotta go figure out what to do for the second half. Maybe I should breed up some Terrorbirds for these guys. So these are the males. This is from Rogar, one of Arali's patrons, and he's the guy whose Terrorbirds I showed off last week. So he's got Chicken Chips, who's a 182, and Hitchcock, who's a 241. I could use Hitchcock again, but Dark Lord is the one that we bred last episode, and I think I want to see what he can do in terms of offspring. He's got some better stats than Hitchcock, despite being a lower level, and these are the females. So if I'm up to it, he could actually breed with all three of them. Oh, did we do it? Did we do it? Lay an egg. Hurry up and lay an egg. Boom. Good job. Excellent work, guys. So our second one. Okay, perfect. And while you are on Wander, let's put you on Wander, Pauline. So I said I had no chance of getting 5 Terrorbirds because I only had 3 females. But we do. We totally do. Because twins. So fingers crossed, maybe we'll get some twins. Now, I have no idea what it would be like to raise 5 babies all at once. And I don't really need to stress about imprinting on them, I don't think, if these guys aren't going to be from me. So I think what I'll do is just hatch them. I'll make sure that my bulk feeding trough is good, and I'll leave them in here to mature up. I'll check in on them every once in a while, and I won't worry about the imprinting. So, fingers crossed, 3 eggs. If not, we have a bunch of Terrorbirds over there in the kibble farm. I can do a scan and see if there's any that are in that 200 range. I doubt it. I think we kept all the ones that were worth breeding. But I might go grab the 2 highest level females and try and get a couple more eggs. And then who knows how many babies we might end up with. Boom. 3 fertilized eggs. Disable wandering. Disable wandering. Alright. I'm going to head over and take a peek in the kibble farm. I'll bring you guys back when I'm over there. Got a black beak 89 female. I like that black beak. I was just asking if the beaks change color. So, let's get her on follow. I know she's a low level, but you never know what you're going to get out of a low level one. And I like that black, because Dark Lord is cool. I like him. He's got mainly black. But if we could get that black beak, black skin... Okay, a lot of Terrorbird eggs. BRB. Okay, first one's born. Okay, some of these are not incubating at quite the same rate. What is wrong with this one? Too hot, maybe. And what about that one's? Okay, okay, we got a lot of baby Terrorbirds. Let's put out fire, put out fire. Okay. I got 1 egg left to hatch. So, let's, here, just imprint. Cancel. Okay, stop wandering around, you little freaks. God, this is a lot. Don't burn your baby Terrorbirds. Imprint. I gotta do this faster, they die. God, this is too many at once. We got some high levels, guys. Oh, one went out the side of the ship. God dang it. Okay. Okay. Shoot, I gotta go find that one. God dang. Okay, these ones are all on wander, so I need to be careful, and clearly they can fall out the side of the ship. Okay, imprint. Okay, get off wander. Too many at once. Okay, follow me. Can he even get up on this raft now? I doubt it. Okay, and there's an open door in the side of this thing. Stop it, guys. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay. Stop. Is that... Okay. Stop. Okay, I gotta go put food in the trough. Shoot, this is too many babies at once for one man to handle. They're all on follow. Okay, come on, guys. Shoot, this is a terrible idea. When they get to the next size, I think I'll be okay. I think I can get them back up on the ship. Alright guys, so I can tell already where they all came from. That one was definitely from Rogar's bird, the orange one. This is the one that Hitchcock bred. He's the only light-colored bird I had. And then, the one with the little white wings definitely came from Pauline. Oh, that one could have too. Okay. So... that one is 251. That one came from Pauline. And there's going to be a low-level one hiding over. 232. Okay. So Darkwing. And these are all good. Okay, so these are juvenile. So from Hitchcock and Darkwing, no mutations, right? Okay. Then Darkwing and Dark Lord. Okay. And then Pauline and Dark Lord. Yep. And then this is the random one. And it came out at a high level. I think this is the one. Dark Lord and yours. Yours is the orange one. Okay, so it got the dark colors. No wonder it came out at a high level. Okay, cool. So we got more dark ones. That's going to be our thing. We're breeding like black Terrorbirds. This is the egg that I was most excited for. So I didn't lose a Terrorbird. I forgot I picked up the one egg that wasn't hatching. It was too cold. So we got another fire going, and I think the rain isn't helping, even though I got that gate frame above us. Hatch frame. So this is the one I was excited about. I mean, we shouldn't get a crazy high level, but you never know. But this is black on black on black. This is the one I'm after. I hope. You never know what we're going to get out of it, but fingers crossed. Oh, okay. He's hatched. Level 131. Pretty low, but... okay, so he's going to be the run to the litter. He's going to be behind everybody in progress. Let's see, did you get the black beak or what? Come here. I guess I gotta take him off wander. Disable wandering. Come here. Come here. I think he did. I think he did. Okay. Check it out. So, he's got the little white wings. But black on black. So, I might be able to use this one to breed. It's level 131, so much higher than the mother. And it's another female, so it might be able to breed with its dad. Which, hell, I'm gonna keep that going. It worked out well. Yeah, I'm hoping we get some black on black on black. Alright, beautiful. Alright, guys, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a little break from recording. I'm gonna try and bring these babies up, and I'll come back to you when I've got some, and I want to give them away. We'll take them over to the visitor center. We'll put at least 3 in there, because I know we got 3 people joining. If there's more than that, I will give away more of these guys, but I know which ones I'm keeping. I want to keep some of these black ones and some of the high-level babies that we just got. We got 2 record high-level babies. 251, that's the best we have. That's what Darkwing is. So, I'll be giving some away, and, but yeah, I'm going to take a break, and I'll come back to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, welcome back. Nearly done. Just waiting on the runt, that last egg we hatched, to come up. The rest of them are done. So, 251, 188... 248, 232. I'm going to have some good ones and some good ones to give away. I'm going to spend a little time looking through stats between these guys, the new babies, and this crowd. The mix of mine, yours, the ones from the kibble farm, figuring out who to keep, who to throw to the kibble farm, and who to put in the visitor center for new people. I'm also going to have to make a ton of Terrorbird saddles. So give me some time. I'll come back to you when I've got a lot of maybe 5 of them set aside that we want to take over to the visitor center. Yeah, give me some time. I'll be back, guys. Alright, so welcome back, guys. I've managed to get a small selection of these things around. I've got a couple with the black beak, a couple with dark wings. This is the only one with the really black feathers. I realized that most of all of mine have the brown, so hopefully we can get a male with the black feathers at some point. And I took all the cast-offs, anything that wasn't useful, and I went and put it over there in the kibble farm. And then I've got a bunch set aside over here, so we'll take one last look at the visitor center. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Super fun night on the server. It's like 7 or 8 of our patrons on. Just been chatting, goofing off. Saturdays on this server have been great, and that's been a time I've been making a point to record, because if I'm recording, that's one thing, and then in between recording I can come hang out with these guys. So this is the selection that I've got for new people to come take over. I've got Darkwing, one of the original ones, at level 232 here. This ginger one here, 248, a 251 and a 241 Hitchcock, which was one of the originals. That was one of the, he's the patron of most of these. And so these are here. So we managed to set this up. We got a bunch of building materials here. Got every individual bit of material a new person would need. And I pointed out to some of the new patrons, and they're going to come down here and stock it up with other stuff they don't need. And then if we head upstairs, you will see a little bedroom. So this place is stocked up, and I think it's ready for new people. Good news is we're getting a bunch. I feel a little uncomfortable, throwing it out there, but if people do want to join the server, the way that it works is you got to join, and then the following month you get on. So today's the last day of February. Today would kind of be the last day to get in for March, but we already have a bunch of new people joining, and this thing is growing either way, and I'm having a great time here hanging out with these guys. So I just want to thank you guys for checking out this series, hanging out with me here on the Geek server. My goatee has grown back so fast. I've been on a long time, but I'm loving playing on this server. So you guys are going to get videos from here on Tuesdays. I'm going to give you the arc building videos on Wednesdays and on Sundays, and in between we'll have fun multiplayer games, usually playing with my friends. So just want to say thanks, guys. Appreciate you hanging out with me today on the server. And is that a thank you? Yep. And I will be back in your life in the next episode from the Geeks Patreon server. See ya in the next one.